not famous enough. Where are we? Gerard Butler, Roseanne Barr did them. Paul Bettany, never heard of it. Christian Bale, that's a request. CB33, Christian Bale. Bale. There you go. Another chubby little woman, close set eyes, fat five head. Where's your jaw? Where is your jaw at? Let me just cut out. Who was it? Gerard Butler. Let me cut out. Gerard was fast. 2 minutes 28 seconds. That was fast. Gerard Butler. Create. Next. Christian Bale. There's a famous clip of him screaming at a deckhand. What do they call him? A grip or whatever you call them on film sets. Close set eyes, no eyebrows. No dial M, but she has got a widow's peak and she's widest in the hairline, not the cheekbones. She's got that triangle shape to her mouth and face lot at the bottom. She's got subcutaneous layers of fat all around the chin and jaw. There is no jaw there, look. It's a sloping jawline, that's why it fits that shape. And then there's no trachea and no Adam's apple on this person. He looks like the dude there out of Jeff, what's his name? Yeah, looks like the dude. Let's go back. Christian Bale, no, images. Christian Bale, let me just check the back file. I'm sure I've got a Bale. Butler's been done, hasn't it? Yeah, Gerard. There's 2 Gerards and 4 separate means on Gerard. So Butler's on the list. Who's this? Bale. B-A-L-E. Bale. Search. What's that search is? We'll go look for Christian's Gates. Is that his boyfriend there? It is. I'd like to point out again how a man's head draws inwards and a woman's bellows outwards. Christian Bale's definitely a girl. But he's got no gates there. Let's see what walking says. Walking. Right there. We're looking at... Is that Stable Diffusion? No, that's a real picture. That's not a very good one. That's a better one. Full mince, game over. Arm akimbo, full mince. Look how the leg comes in, and then down. There's a great picture. Where did I see that today? Did I save it? No. Male versus female knee angles. Q lines. Images. That's what I'm... No, that's not what I'm looking for. It's like that. Oh, that's the one I'm looking for. Right there. The leg on a woman comes inward look and then goes downward. See it? Because the leg angles inward. On a man, that doesn't happen. Well, it does a little bit. It's just not the same dimension. It's a straight leg look. You get this straight line straight down. There's no offset on the male, but the woman's is offset. That's not quite the picture I wanted, but it's good enough. Is it that one? That's the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Our woman's leg comes in and goes down. Men's legs do have a Q angle, but it's nowhere near as deep as that look. Because we have smaller hips, look. We don't have this big butterfly at the top of our legs. But that's exactly the picture I was looking for. There it is in detail. That's what I wanted. A woman's leg comes in to the knee and then goes down. A man's leg is almost straight all the way down because it's got a tiny Q angle. Let's go back, and that's exactly what we're seeing. It comes in and goes down. Woman, final answer. And the feet pointing outwards, look. There's a nice diamond in there, for sure, for sure. There's another one, in line. There's another one, inline ski whiff. There's another one, if it's him. No, that's the... Look at that mince. Jared, I love your pictures. Look at the state of that mince. It's Jeremy, whatever his name is. There's Christian Bale. And I want one more on Christian Bale to make 5. That one, I guess, will do. If it's him, it's not very good. That one's better. There you go. Christian Bale is biologically female. What's my back file saying? There is one, isn't there? Gareth Bale, Christian Bale. They're all fine. Why have I got 2 Gareth Bales? Who the fuck is Gareth Bale, and why have I got him twice? Right, we're done. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's open up that. Who's next on that list? It is going to be Mila Kunis. No, not famous enough. Jared Leto. Did we not do Jared Leto the other day? Christopher Walken. That's a good request. Jared Leto as well.